Good morning. I'm Michael Green, the Counter Jockey. This is Morning Gaming, and we're back for another week of Fallout on Morning Gaming. With the new format of the show being, Monday through Friday, and I have other possibilities for shows if I have other games I want to pepper in. Keeping focused to one game at a time for Morning Gaming. Right now, it's Fallout 4, and it's Far Harbor, which I'd never done before and did not realize was just so so packed, so much stuff right off the bat. So, what I'm planning is rather than trying to do just the specifically 1 hour episodes, because there's so much crap here, I'm just gonna start recording. These may be longer episodes this week. I know consistency is king, but I'm gonna see about powering through this whole goddamn DLC in 1 week. It's probably not possible. It may be, it might not be. I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of content, but I could look up in 2 hours and haven't done everything. So, the plan is, I'm just gonna start recording, and I'm gonna cut the video down where I can. So, cut it up into sections wherever it feels logical, but I won't know where that is until later. So, I may try something with making up an intro to put in there when I go to edit all of this. I don't know. But, in general, the next couple episodes are just going to lead right one into the next. So,
fully stocked.
Here we go. We have all the quests in the world. Just all of them. Looks like we have a settlement already on the map, because of course we do. Right away, I'm gonna go do the one that's the closest.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
I'm also gonna move these weapons around, because I keep clicking on the wrong thing. You go back in front. You go back to number 2. Hey Kate. Okay.
Heads up.
What's the matter?
I wanted to trade.
That's all for now.
Fine by me.
Fresh shipment.
Look alive.
Medical
What you need?
I must just hit the wildly wrong button there. While we're on this mission, I am not going to worry about money or long-term gear.
Brooks,
Psst. Looking for a bargain?
Yeah, that's why I
Let's
talked
barter.
to
Of
you,
course.
merchant butt. Here. Okay, I'm keeping that, obviously. But, dude, check it. Pipe pistol. The fact that he's one of the few merchants on the island, I like that he has a lot more caps than a normal merchant would. +2 luck. That's pretty awesome. What the hell's my left arm do? Reduces damage while blocking or sprinting. Oh, shit, I'm upgrading my armor. Wow, yeah. Goodbye, left armor. Reduces, no. Keep my hazmat suit, because I'm gonna need it. I was gonna keep, the meat to make food, but turns out I don't care enough. Maybe in a future playthrough I'll come through and do a bunch. This is the one that's gonna make a lot of people hurt. I'm sorry, look away if you have to. I at least made it quick. People love to message me just as I start to record.
You ain't armed. You ain't long for
Hey.
this world.
With ordnance
Oh,
like
wrong
that,
person.
no wonder you like
Look
all these
alive.
crabs.
Yeah?
Here, just hold on to that for me. And my flare gun. And my hazmat suit. because we are going to go on a killing spree. Fuck. May have accidentally just sold my leg armor instead of my arm armor.
You ain't armed.
I
You ain't
don't
lost
eat.
to this world.
Looking for a bargain?
Oh,
My
god dang it.
guns
Where's Kate before I do that?
Hey,
This is a great start to this episode, isn't it? Just, hey, let's watch Michael just
Hey,
completely turn the plane nose down into the mountain. Hey guys, look at that! And I want to keep, I'll keep the meat hook. Keep the flare gun. There's nobody I can call for help out here. Fine, I'll give her all the junk. I already have it at this point.
Get right on it.
Brooks?
You know, when I'm feeling down, a little commerce.
Oh!
Not like this.
Clicking normally makes them move faster through dialogue. Why did this time it result in me shooting him in the face? Also, he didn't get mad about it either. Like, he was super chill.
Hey,
Round 3, everybody! Here goes. Nothing. Okay, just give me the things I'm gonna sell. You know what? Keep it.
hey.
Point out what you need and
Fine. I'll keep the wolf meat, I'll keep the innards, I'll keep all of it. I obviously made a terrible mistake in trying to sell it
I'll get right
both
on
of those times.
Gun.
This is turning into a horrifying Groundhog's Day scenario.
Guns, and more guns.
Brooks?
Stranger, you need odds, ends, junk, or knickknacks. You've come
No.
to the right place.
I just want to move
Let's
dialogue
do
faster.
Set you up.
See? It worked that time. So yeah, now that I've not accidentally sold my armor, or shot the kindly shopkeep, oh, for the love of goodness.
You need it?
Now,
Shop's got it.
we're good enough to head out. But in this save file, I hadn't moved this over yet. Had to get me with that one little extra dig, didn't you, game? You're like, hey, he's gonna forget. Is Vim supposed to be the, Oh, I just blinked on it. Ah, crap. It's a weird New England thing. I'll remember it later, or yeah, I'll remember it later and I'll say something about it, but yeah, there's like a super regional soda that I've been told is compared to Dr. Pepper, and they're wrong. In just about every way you can be wrong. But it is definitely unique. You cannot take away how unique it is. And I missed what that said I had discovered. Oh. Bowling alley. Aw, shit.
I was just getting warmed up.
Legendary rolling pin, got it. And yes, I'll take the duct tape. I could hear somebody squirming. Coming back through time. Did I just... 2 legend... do double damage. I just ran into 2 legendary ghouls in a row. Is that a good sign or a bad sign for my time on the island?
Rather be off murdering a pint, but this'll do.
Kate. Just... I'm glad you're around, Kate.
You wouldn't hit a girl, would ya? We've gotta do this more often.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Okay, so they're close. I like that the radiation is just constant. There's no letting up. Oh, that's a big ol' heavy door. Who are you? Okay. I want into that building now. It better be one you can get into, because if it's just like a fake building that you can't, that's so mean. It's got this big impressive door and everything. Somebody's hidden chem lab here. Oh, this is where we fought the raiders. Okay, I'm getting a sinking suspicion that there is no way inside this building. Oh, come on. It's even a super duper mart? It's got to be something you can open later, because if it's not, I'm really upset. Just like a cat who can see the can of cat food on the table, but can also see you not opening it. I was like, what is that? It's flowers. Shoot it! Anything cool? No? Okay. I guess I should get to work doing what I was asked to come out here to do. Where are these condensers? Oh, I should be like right on... Is it...
Let's
Did they put
move
it up on the
quick.
power?
This area
Oh,
isn't
no.
agreeing with us.
Get up top, take a look here, figure out what the hell's going on. Is this something where... Oh! I think I had the right idea. Oh, this is the fella that I was like, oh man. This is the fella that I wanted to loot because I saw that we'd killed a guy up top and I was curious. I moved on because we were just moving on, but I have a harpoon gun now. Okay, no. I can't be trusted with that right now. I need to save the ammo and upgrade it. But until then... Could turn this into painkiller. So the thing I picked up is not some sort of item that I can use, which means that there's a thing in the environment that I can interact with. Yeah, can I get the local map, please? Oh, it's R for local. Oh, I wonder if that's just a marker pointing to me. Yeah. That's why I couldn't find anything. I'm the marker point. Cute. Yeah, see, here we go. Ah! Nose itches every time I record. It's because all of you guys came to visit me. You're my company. Is this the one where I get attacked? I get attacked at one of these. I gotta. Windmills. This island should be generating power.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Let's just not go near him. Don't need more radiation sickness than I'm already gonna have. And nobody wants their poop to turn green. I can tell you from experience. Turns out if you eat an entire Sam's Club sized bag of peanut M&Ms, not peanut, no, not peanut, it was the pretzel. An entire Sam's Club bag of pretzel M&Ms. Yeah. Yeah. You get green poop. And not like a subtle green. Like,
Open the floor with ya.
oh my god. When did I eat this much green jello? You can hear it trying to, like, get unstuck from some job. There.
The job
Ooh.
I love.
Hey now. Is this island just an excuse to add a whole bunch of duct tape? I feel like it has been so far, because I feel like I've seen more duct tape here recently than I have in anywhere else. Just lousy with tape. Should be just up here. Whoa, that was weird. Can't tell if that was a visual effect or me. Blood. Hope it's not Chris's blood. Empty duffel bag. Supplies.
There's a trail of blood.
Oh, I put little markers on it. At least make the quest difficult. You have to get close to them.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Mirelurk or man.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone, a young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
Yeah, we found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out, but, you know, why waste the meat? Here, well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
Fellas.
Okay, Lucifer, come on, baby! Show me what you've got! Ammo, caps, whatever you find, don't forget to share.
God damn cannibals. I'll loot every corpse in the wasteland. And I'll, you know, there's a twinge of guilt there. But there's one thing I don't abide. That's cannibals. this place messes with you because you're always experiencing a base level of radiation. So, wow, that's a lot of like really good armor hidden in the back of this truck. So some of this was like people's homes before the fog came back and took the land from them. I'm assuming the land, like, I'm assuming they have some sort of custom to cover for stuff lofts to the fog. Kind of a finders keepers situation. Okay. This is the last one and it's near the water, which means something. There you fuckers are, right on top.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
Who else? Come on. No? Okay. Oh, that's the campground. MS Azalea. I did turn on all the... Or please tell me some of them are... Okay, there are some in here. I got 2 this direction, so... Oh. Be right back. Sorry about that. Had a phone call. Looking at the topography here, if I could just go up over the hill... I should be able to head over to 2 of the things on my to-do list. That's Carter's thing, though. Give her a to-do list and she'll take over the world. Yeah, so... Up along the road is the most... the easiest path to keep track of, but... I'm going to try and avoid the fog whenever I can, just to cut down on how much radiation I'm sucking down. Ew! Ew, several 100-year-old outhouse. It's probably super clean by now, because everything is dissolved, but I don't care! Oi! All the frickin' legendary ghouls I've run into. Wow, really? All 3 shots.
You rad-spitting zombies.
You got him? Okay. That one does appear to be stuck in the shitter. Let's help.
Oh, that must have hurt. Down.
on an island filled with radioactive fog.
Come on, the rats.
All the rat away. Oop, lead. Oh, why did I pick up a tin can? As soon as I get that like thought in my brain, where I'm like, oh, I picked up that thing. My brain goes, you pick up things. I'm like, no, shut up, brain. I was picking up a thing, not all the things. Ooh, there's a lot here to unpack here. Okay. Let's go for... Shit, we're gonna go over here first. I want to check out this hotel.
Something's ghosting us. Back at the gear.
Okay. So that little bit of curiosity taken care of. Ooh, trendy hotel.
You like old stuff, don't you? Don't see the point. That time's long gone.
Oh. Trendy hotel with its own vault. That didn't descend correctly, maybe? Maybe they didn't have time to get to it? This is interesting.
The hotel staff really needs to do something about the lobby. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit, rowdy. I was forced to defend myself when a few became a bit handsy, shall we say. The registered patrons are in a more exclusive area of the hotel, though, and do not associate with this sort of rabble. Shall we be off?
What do you mean the other patrons are rowdy?
I had not been in this part of the hotel for some time. Perhaps there is some sort of sporting event that has them agitated. Several of them tried to grab me and, well, their clothing was certainly not suitable for polite company. Shall we be off?
Huh.
Yeah, let's go.
Very good. This way.
An etiquette robot that doesn't understand the apocalypse as a concept.
Down those, take 'em down.
Okay, really with the legendary ghouls. Wow, that guy was fast.
You know how to show a girl a good time.
Okay, what did... Where did you go? This is what she meant. Oh, that's actually kind of awesome. 50% falling damage. If it wasn't for the run speed, I would totally get it, but I have run speed on my legs. So... Feral ghouls. Do we want to take odds now? on the rich people that she's here to take care of are actually themselves ghouls or feral ghouls.
Come on, you rat-spitting zombies.
Didn't realize my health has gotten that low. I've been putting this off for a little bit, but... Is there one locked in the bathroom? There's totally one locked in the bathroom.
Got it.
Have some fun.
Called it. Ooh, wait. If I don't take the military grade duct tape, I will get yelled at. Huh. Seriously, with the legendary ghouls. How do I... Can you not pick up these? I mean, I've not seen caltrops yet, so... Ow! Dude! Stop it! Literally bumped me into those. A-hole. Ah. Not dressed for polite company.
Have some fun.
Oh. I mean, 15 points of fire damage, cool and all. But I think the 25 points of bleed I have on this one is better. But that being said, just... Do I need to have an ongoing legendary ghoul count at this point? After you, ma'am. Oh, no, you insist? Okay. Ooh, wait. Okay.
Easy. Don't leave anything behind that might be useful.
Oh, I'm leaving a lot behind that would be useful. It's just... We gotta think economy of scale here.
Now this is what I'm talking
What is this, like our third legendary ghoul just since getting to this hotel? Actual corpse. Now once again a corpse. Shit. Another legendary ghoul.
You mean that's it?
I have a feeling there's a lot to investigate in this hallway. I'll come back to that hallway here in a minute.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
It's a vault. It's a vault. I didn't even think about it. It's a vault. Like, the whole hotel is where it's situated. It's like, hey, is shit going crazy? Come hang out in our fancy exclusive hotel that then, when the bombs start dropping, you and your rich loved ones can drop down into this vault.
Yes.
That's a well-maintained bathroom. They must have not even known it was happening. Broken elevators, sealed door. Okay. Now we can take the elevator down and see what the hell is going on. What lies beneath? I do like that there's a more than average amount of pre-war money floating around up here. Well, you heard the lady. We're going down. Actually.
After you, the elevator is right there.
Okay. Kate.
After you,
Kate can grab the elevator.
is right there.
Oh, snooty people. Cigar in hand. Let's do this. Oh, when in doubt, pinky out. Doors open, and it's just the like blood orgy from Event Horizon. It's like, ah! A lot of space for servants to do their thing.
You need to speak to Maxwell. Go ahead and activate the control panel there.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118. Your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
It's me, Pearl. I've returned with the investigator.
Let me just get the door for you.
Please be rich robots. Please be rich robots. There's frickin' fancy tables set up outside.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they are very worried.
I'm here now. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I cannot tell you what a relief it is, Detective. I've learned the moods of our patrons well enough to tell you the tensions are high. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me,
I
Detective.
shall return to my workstation and allow you to take things from here.
Souvenir. Place is fancy.
What think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see it? The glory of the thing?
They're rich robots.
What the hell is wrong with you? Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
Only thing better than
But at
getting
least they
pissed
had
is
the
picking a
decency
fight.
to make
Am
a
I right?
spectacle of it. There is nothing
Please,
worse than
if I
a
may.
death.
That's what this is to you. Have your attention? You're sick. I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. When you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Is this blood?
Hope it's not Chris's blood.
Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Excellent.
Whew.
The baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here? Red paint? This isn't blood. It's red paint.
Okay, let's avoid getting lost here. Let's read things. This is to the Overseer's office. Oh.
Sweet.
Hell yeah!
We're just showing off.
Master lock in under a second. Not quite as amazing as the one and done, but wiggled it slightly. Boom. Yeah, here we go. When under confined conditions, working in conjunction with staff from Cliffswitch Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, the additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much inferior wing of the vault. Interesting. Any breach of rules are to be judged by Test Group A and enacted by robotic staff members. What was that? There it is.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
let's take a look at the upper floor. Get an idea of what's going on in here. Because once I understand the mechanics of their society, I think I'll have a really good idea of what's going on. Hello.
Nice.
Yellow flight helmet.
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No, 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 no. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together.
That's a really good swerve. I was like, oh.
Yes.
Like, getting to, like, overhear that and be like, oh, wait, did I just overhear? No, it was a swerve.
Sweet.
I ever get that line. Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Fine. I'm going to the beach.
That's it.
Revolutionary sword, combat knife. Just a shovel. Let's break ground for the... Okay. Mr. Ezra Parker.
Excellent.
Oh. I guess I could have came here first to get into the Overseer's office. The shape of the walls in here is weirding me out. Keep expecting to, like, find a hidden panel.
Well now, if it isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far, far too long.
I'm doing it! I'm doing it.
You're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
I'm gonna flirt with the robot.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Care to hear some of my stories, detective?
Oh my god, I'm gonna keep doing this until the game stops.
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Oh my god. Is my character high? Like, here, let's save. That's it. I'm hitting on the robot all the way. I'm going full film noir. I'm gonna try and get the information out of her that way.
Grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset.
Sounds good, detective. That was great, detective, but we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger. Hey there, Tiger. Here for more stories about my acting career or something else?
I had some questions to ask.
Sure, darling. What did you need?
What were you and Keith talking about when I came in?
Oh, that? We were rehearsing. Gotta stay sharp if we're going to rebuild Hollywood. But Keith always gets flustered when he's upset. Did you need something else?
Maybe later.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
Don't judge me, Kate. At some point, I'm gonna spend these perks. No. I'll tell you right now, there's one that I really want. Where is it? I want to get down to here, but you need a crap ton of endurance to get down to it. And I really just kind of want to spend 2 more points on intelligence. That way I can get down to robotics expert, which would be nice, because that helps for some of the robot upgrades. But it also means that I get more experience points. Ugh. I want all of it. I want everything. No, I think I'll hold on to him for now, and then something will come up where I'll be like, oh, I should spend that on there.
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Yes.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Is this your room? I love that there are weights. Actually. I mean, I doubt they would have incriminating evidence out in the open. Cameras. Ooh, a full studio setup. Wait. Oh, wrong menu here. Misk. Letter to Ezra. Ezra, I've held these feelings inside for so long I don't know how much I can take it. You must know by now how I feel about you, but you ignore my affections. I thought perhaps they would fade as the years went by, but I find myself drawn to you more than ever. Please, I beg you to look inside you to see if there is even a sliver of a chance that you might feel the same way for me as I do you. No name. Classroom. But no children.
Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It's about composition. The balance of colors and emotions and the struggle to maintain internal order.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself this way.
I love being able to like use your charisma to just like.
What does this one say to you?
It's the war! Bombs from every direction. No up or down.
Ham it up.
The world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must ascend.
You're getting dangerously close to discussing Death of the Author there, fella. Oh my god, yes.
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's a metaphor.
Let's do this.
Creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Intriguing.
Yes.
The mind will superimpose meaning where none was intended. I had not considered it. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course.
Which should explain why you see it everywhere.
Any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh? My fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work.
I found red paint at the crime scene. Know anything about that?
No, actually. Ezra borrowed my last can, and now I can't find it.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Never mind.
Okay. He loves Gilda. Oh, hello. Not actually useful. Wow, my health is really low.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Damn. Did someone drive a bulldozer through here?
Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not
he made
physically
these.
possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana. Whatever. I'm going to the lab. Hello, Detective. Did you need something?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
I'll start keeping notes on these people.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
There's evidence Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Okay.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Oh, well, I got busted up room. And then, like... Ah, the beach.
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
Water? Okay. So, Gilda loved Ezra. Santiago, right?
My fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work.
Did you have any...
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Never mind.
I'm starting to build up a theory here.
Hey there, Tiger. Here for more stories about my acting career, or something else?
Can you answer some questions?
Sure, darling. What did you need?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, Detective. She had apparently gone to the Overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair. But, and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't hear what, though. Did you need something else?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, Detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else?
I found a love letter to Ezra in your room. Know anything about it?
Oh, Keith. I thought he was finally over
Oh.
him. Did you need something else?
You need to come clean about Keith and Ezra.
Look, Detective, I've known about Keith and Ezra for a long time. We're both movie stars. It's just part of the life. Why would I be mad? Did you need something else?
Okay. Getting more
Never
information.
mind.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
As best as I can tell, right now, with the evidence I have, I'm leaning towards Juliana. I really want to talk to Bert again, though. Okay, so this is like the front office area. Hi, guys.
Protect and serve.
Cool. You keep doing that. Okay. So I would like to talk to Bert again.
Hello again. Did you need something?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
So... Bert has a reason to dislike Juliana. Gilda dislikes her because Juliana hates artists and actors. And she So Juliana basically hated everybody, except for her cats. But Bert, Gilda, Santiago, Keith... Okay, it's either Juliana or it's a Murder on the Orient Express type situation where, like, everybody's in on it. But with the variation of, I think, what if everybody's in on it, but they made it look like Juliana did it?
Protect and serve.
I'm going to ask Juliana about the fight with Ezra. Depending on what she says, that might affect...
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
That's not blood around the body. It's red paint.
Mr. Santiago would definitely have red paint. But surely he wouldn't have... Would he? This is just terrible, Detective. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Protect and serve.
This is tough. Like... I don't think I can accuse multiple people. Oh, actually, wait. I should talk to Keith. Oh, I should talk to Keith, because the baseball bat's from his movie. I asked Santiago about the paint, and he said that Ezra had taken it. Now, I bet if I talk to Keith...
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Yes, actually.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
I found a love letter to Ezra in your room. Know anything about it?
I should have never written it. I just couldn't take it any longer.
Tell me about you and Ezra.
Oh God, I don't know. When we first met him, he was just so mysterious and exciting. It seemed like he had been everywhere and done everything. I convinced Gilda that we should invest in the hotel so I could stay close to him. But he never seemed to realize how I felt. I mean, we spent time together. Going hunting, having drinks, talking about his plans for the hotel. He must have known, but he never said anything. Do you have any idea what it's like to pine for someone for 200 years, Detective?
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Maybe later.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Okay, I don't think it was Keith, because Keith was in love with Ezra. I mean, maybe as like a lover scorned, but... as in Pan. The crux of that would be that he would like keep holding out a spark. You know, maybe just another couple hundred years.
The next person that asks me to shag is getting a well-placed kick, if you get my meaning.
Nothing...
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Yeah, there's a reason why I quick-saved.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer.
Ah.
Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
If I'm going to let you go, I want a cut of what you've stolen.
Ah, so it's like that, eh? Fine. I'll grease your palm a bit, Detective. Now, am I free to go?
Okay. I'll let you go.
Well, I'm glad you've decided to be reasonable. I would have hated for this to come to more bloodshed. All right, Detective. Tell Maxwell that it's over and get your reward. Then I'll make my way out when things have died down.
Do you have a minute? I think we should talk.
Oh. Okay.
I always have time to listen to you, Kate.
Good. Because this isn't easy for me to say, but I want to get it right. Where do I begin? Did you know I spent 3 years fighting at the combat zone? 3 years of getting beaten to hell by a bunch of losers and lunatics. After the matches were over, I'd spit out the blood, stitch me wounds, and do a couple of shots of Psycho to keep me going. I fucking hated it. I hated the crowds, I hated the other fighters, and I hated myself. I never understood why I put myself through all that. Until now. It was because I was alone. And I think deep down, I wanted to die. I wanted one of my opponents to crush the life out of me. The easy way out.
I understand.
I don't think I'm being clear with you. I've never been good with these things. My life's been nothing but one huge failure after another. You've heard all my stories, and you know the prices I've paid. There were a few times, when things got really bad, that I found myself staring down the barrel of my own shotgun. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. I guess I was praying that I could find a single decent scrap of humanity in this fucked up world. And then, what you did for me back there at Vault 95, it was like the answer to those prayers. That's the first time in my life I fully depended on someone else, and they didn't let me down. God damn it, I'm making a mess of this.
It's all right, Kate. Let it all out.
I'll be fine. I just need to be getting to the point. The longer we've been spending time together, the more I'm beginning to realize what you mean to me. And I'm not just talking about you watching me back or sharing a drink together. I mean more than that. Before we met, I'd never let me guard down around anyone. I didn't dare. But with you, I feel like I can let you in and see me for everything that I am. For better or for worse. Look, I can't go back to the way things were before we met. I won't. But what I need you to do is look me in the eyes and tell me you feel something too.
Oh. Yeah, no. Darn it if my character hasn't fallen in love. Yeah, I was gonna go with Piper, but, you know, Piper can be our friend, but only one love in our heart. That's you, Kate.
Of course I do.
Oh.
I'm in love with you, Kate.
You're what? You said you're in love with me. I didn't know. I mean, I felt something between us, but I thought it was something else. Why? Why would you fall in love with someone as screwed up as I am?
I probably have that personality type that tries to fix people. You're tough, which means you can deal with my generally, like, alpha personality. I don't know, it's probably a lot of things.
We talking or what?
To tell you the truth, we're both a little screwed up. Perfect match for one another.
I can't argue with that. This has to be the first time I put all my cards on the table and didn't end up losing everything. You don't know how much this means to me. to have someone special in my life. I promise you. I mean to make the most of it.
The hell is Trigger Rush? Thanks to your relationship with Kate, action points regenerate faster if your health is below 25%. Okay, so if I get all fucked up, I get, like... Oh, I get bonus perks for sleeping, too. Isn't that cute?
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found Ezra. He was the
Just
killer the whole
straight up.
time.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
He got away before I could catch him.
I can't say the residents will be pleased that you let him get away, but I suppose there's nothing to be done about it. At least it's over. Here you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
I love that you could probably just walk in and pick somebody and accuse them of it and then leave. Huh, these aren't active. This is the other vault they never finished.
How are we supposed to fight when I can barely see me hands in front of me face?
I have a light on. Calm down. Oh, interesting. There's some other part of their vault that's blocking it. I find it neat, though, that they're supposed to let poor people in to like a secondary vault, but Ezra embezzled from the project to the point where they never finished the second half. Oh, this is the... Yeah, this is the entrance that we saw up in the driveway. Like a long-term car storage. So, this is actually less that this was the vault that wasn't finished. This was like the garage for the vault as well. Oh. One moment. Sorry about that. Had a phone call. I don't know why my wife tries to call me. Like, from her car phone, the cell signal that's already weirdly iffy here in our apartment just goes completely shitter. I use car phone to, of course, refer to Bluetoothing into your phone through your car stereo system. She doesn't have an actual, like, old school little zip-up leather bag car phone. That'd be bananas. Turns to Kate. So, couldn't profess your love while we were stuck on this elevator ride? Well, I guess you were going for kind of a... There's not a good bro for, like, a bromance. It's more of a... I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come up with the female version of bromance. Except it's not really a bromance. It's an actual legit romance. Paint that interesting, just like... How do you feel about this, Willie? I'll slowly rotate him. So whenever I say, like, oh, like, cat rubbed up on me and got hair on my face, that fluffy SOB is the reason. Kate, I think we're gonna die in here. Oh, I saw an autosave. Was that just because I opened my Pip-Boy? Probably. Shit. I wonder how long it's going to take us to reach the moon. You know, I now realize I found a vault suit for Vault 95. I should have started a row of mannequins wearing vault suits from other vaults. Oh well. I think that's the one thing that I don't understand, is why the vaults themselves weren't allowed to become settlements. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to, like, reload the going up the elevator because we're lost in some sort of hellscape. Infinitely going in a direction? I mean, if you believe in Einstein version of relativity, very easily this box could be traveling through space at 9.8 meters per second squared. You know, just as easily as it's going up at that. Or, no, not up. We could be sitting still and shaking on Earth, or we could be traveling through space at the same acceleration. And we would have no idea. And Kate, you don't give a shit.
Hey, what is it?
Excuse me.
Well, hey there, beautiful.
Oh.
That was all.
No problem.
Oh. We're free. Let's take the short way out. Yeah, I think I'm going to save and then come back to this in just a little bit. I need some food and whatnot, so...